Now I would like to welcome Ms. Christelle Ortiz to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. Today's the day all of us have been looking forward to for the past 13 years of our lives. To the soon-to-be graduates who haven't had the pleasure of knowing me, my name is Christelle. We went to high school together. I'd like to begin by congratulating my classmates for pushing through and surviving until this evening. I know a great deal of us have been impacted by a case of senioritis, and based on the number of tardies and absences I've witnessed in a couple of my classes, some of us were affected more than others. Despite this and other factors, we made it here today, so let's all give ourselves a big round of applause. Not everyone makes it to this point. Some drop out and decide that school is for nerds, or some didn't turn in their Chromebooks. What matters is that we are here and that we are able to graduate because we made the most of our time in school. Making the most of your time is often expressed by the term carpe diem. Carpe diem, Latin for seize the day. What does that mean exactly? In the poem To the Virgins to Make Much of Time by Robert Herrick, the speaker says, "Gather ye rosebuds while ye may, old time is still a-flying, and this same flower that smiles today, tomorrow will be dying." Gather ye rosebuds while ye may. In other words, enjoy yourself while you can, which many of us have done so at our time here at Hickory High. I do believe it undoubtedly goes that the teachers, staff, and principal here have worked hard, especially this past year, to make our high school experience worthwhile. The school has made improvements such as providing qualified teachers, putting emphasis on the available extracurriculars and organizations, and has made physical enhancements, including the new bathrooms and the turf field where we gathered at today. They made these improvements so that we can comfortably gather the rosebuds and seize the day. These external developments are beneficial, but most importantly, the drive to do more and to be more as individuals must first derive from ourselves. Many of us believe that we are destined for greatness. William Shakespeare once said, "Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them." While not everyone has the ability to attain the first and the last of the three, everyone has the opportunity to achieve greatness. With the world as our oyster and our eyes full of hope, we dream to make from our lives even one iota of what we are capable of. But the question is, how? All of us will accomplish this in our own ways, through our own experiences and paths, but all of us will utilize the same thing, and that is passion. We must be passionate to succeed wherever our paths lead us. We must have passion to take advantage of the opportunities we have at our disposal. We must have passion to genuinely live and to embrace every moment rather than spending it idly. This passion is what makes life valuable. It's not about studying line after line from a textbook just to make yourself feel smarter. It's not about spending hours and hours at band practice just to win competitions. It's about participating in these activities because it makes us feel alive. It reminds us that we are living and breathing creatures and we have the ability to do whatever we want with our lives. Everyone has the ability to take action on their dreams. If you want to go to the gym, then go to the gym. If you're thinking about joining a club, then go ahead and join that club. If you believe that something in this world is wrong, go out and speak against it. It is your life and you have the power to take the initiative. It's about seizing the day and making your lives extraordinary. Now, with all this in mind, let me ask you all a question. Where do you believe is the richest place on earth? From the words of Le Brown, he says, "The graveyard is the richest place on earth, because it is here that you will find all the hopes and dreams that were never fulfilled, the books that were never written, the songs that were never sung, the inventions that were never shared, the cures that were never discovered, all because someone was too afraid to take that first step, keep with the problem, or determined to carry out their dream. This means that most people have brilliant things worth sharing. They place them right here in their hearts, or right here in their heads, and then they die. How can we as a society change this? We can change this by taking that first step in sharing our gifts and talents with the world. We all must make it our goal to live fully and die empty. To the senior class of 2022 sitting before me, as we receive our diplomas and reach the end of this chapter of our lives, remember that we have the opportunity to take on the world and to find and pursue our passions. There will be struggles and challenges that may feel endless, but just know that the rewards will pay off greatly. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you all the very best, and no matter what you decide to do after today, make sure you live your lives to the fullest, make them extraordinary, and carpe diem. Thank you.